Frank has 8 men off, and Mario's totally crunched.
Oh,
Wow.
ball game.
It's over.
World champion. Bill Riles and Tar Mendocino broadcasting from Monte Carlo. Sorry, I had my mic off. But here in a few moments, we'll begin the 7,500 euro high roller final between Mochi and Mark Olson. Should be an incredible match. I think the winner gets 78,000 euros and the loser 34,000 euros or something of that nature. So quite a significant event. It's very the monies are pretty close to the World Championship monies, so it's quite a prestigious and significant event itself. Certainly maybe not quite the cachet of the World Championship, but certainly a very important event. Now, I also want to tell you that, I've been encouraged by those players to follow them on Instagram. I guess they'll be making some updates and what have you during the day and later on, but both Mochi and Mark Olson are on Instagram and would encourage y'all to follow them in that regard. And, of course, everything here at Backgammon World Championship is sponsored in one fashion or another by Backgammon Galaxy, which is, of course, Mark Olson is the CEO of that. And, superb, the premier backgammon server to play on, and also, a wonderful backgammon app that you can download and play on your phone and otherwise. So take advantage of that. Now, the second semifinal of the undefeated bracket of the main event is ongoing on Stream 1. Wilcox Snellings leads Stefan Hartmann 13-6 to 17. So, that's a nice pairing. Wilcox has a nice lead. He's the favorite here, but Stefan has played extremely well throughout this tournament. So, in backgammon, it's not over until it's over, obviously. The Johan Moazed of Sweden has won the other semifinal, so he has qualified for the undefeated final, which will be played at 10 p.m. tonight. Excuse me, one moment. I need to reply to one message here. So, okay, kind of catch my breath. Wait a minute. How do I do this? Backgammon Galaxy live. Let's pick this up. I got to get my iPad geared up here so I can read the chat line. And boy, what a match we just had here on Stream 2 with the undefeated semifinal with Johan Moazed and Ali Razai from Iran. It was an incredible match, incredibly exciting. Johan is a grandmaster, superb player. Ali is first time apparently to play internationally outside of Iran, and of course he didn't have the experience, and certainly perhaps not the cube play experience, but so he was at a distinct disadvantage in that regard. But he got down 11-3, rallied to actually lead 14-13 before it got to DMP 16-16, and Johan won that DMP game to win the match and advance to the final later tonight. So now here we have Mark Olson, Mochi, Masayuki Mochizuki, every well known worldwide by the single name of Mochi, and this should be a wonderfully exciting and well played match. So I'm excited to watch it and call it, and honored to have that privilege. Daniel Rivera will be joining me momentarily. So 6-2 opening for Mochi. Now I'll defer. There's not much I can tell these guys, so I'll defer that to their good judgment. But I would, try to keep some of our viewers abreast of what's going on. Here's Daniel joining me.
Hi,
welcome,
Bill.
sir.
Hello.
And we're just underway.
Super.
So
High roller final.
yeah. So 6-3 by Mark. He's gonna hit on the floor, or certainly that's his initial inclination.
Looks
but
right.
He's going to look at his various options. Now, both of these guys, wonderful players and very deliberate and thorough players in the identification and analysis of all of the plays that are available to them.
Absolutely.
And you will see, and certainly more so for Mochi than Mark perhaps, but Mochi has a history of getting low on time, and certainly he can play with little or no time, but he likes to invest the necessary time from the beginning to play as perfectly as possible.
That's right.
Mark is maybe not quite as I don't know what we want to call it.
It's an interesting play there, splitting. Wasn't sure on the correct play. 3-5. Wow.
And Mark will, as I was saying, he'll invest that necessary time too, but typically he doesn't push it quite as much as Mochi does, but could end up with little time as well.
Right. Absolutely.
So,
they're both going to be
Marin
pretty.
Rose, hello, Marin.
Both going to be pretty methodical in their decisions, and even this 5-3, kind of considering whether to make the 3-point or play for mid or hit. I mean, lots of options with this one.
And of course, they're both have a tremendous amount of respect for the other's games. I mean, these are two elite class players, so this will be fun.
It looks right just to make the 3-point there, build the structure. 3-4 hits.
Gonna hit.
And you
come
can
around or step up.
I mean, well, you've also got a double hit as well, but
double.
Might be a bit much. Maybe just bring it round. Yeah. Aiming for the 8-point. All right, so 3-1 makes the anchor. Very nice.
A nice set of fours.
The high roller just means they're playing for a lot of money because there is an entry of 7,500 euros, which makes it considerably more expensive than other jackpots. Well, the prize pot is enormous, almost as much as the main competition.
Exactly, and these guys, it was a 16-player field, so we're down to the final two. First prize, I think, is 78,000 euros, and second is 33,600 euros.
Yeah, that's
So,
right. And they may have hedged a little, given a bit of that away, but it's still a substantial field for winning. Is it 5 matches they have to win?
4 matches.
4 matches. So, yeah. Yeah. But obviously, the caliber of players that enter these high rollers, you get arguably the best players in the world. Becomes
and willing to invest 7,500 euros.
Yeah, willing. So you don't get any easy draws. It kind of plays a bit like a UBC, but the PR is not counted.
And people who enter this know that most of the participants are among the best players in the world. So you can't be intimidated and want to play in this event.
I mean, you just look at the lineup of players that we had, and I mean, it's no joke, right? I mean, most of them are grandmasters, and you can be lucky, but because of the match length, it's hard. I mean, you just need to play well.
And we'll just bring y'all up to speed. It was a bit unfortunate this morning. The semifinals were at noon. And Mochi defeated, or Mark defeated Kazuki Yakoda.
That's right. Yeah.
Mochi was to play a gentleman, Casey Carlston, who's the son of the former world champion Dennis Carlston. But there was some, apparently he got the start time wrong for whatever reason.
Sure.
Thought it was a 5 o'clock match and not a noon match, and actually got here a bit after 1, and after they had tracked him down, he's staying in another hotel, not the Fairmont, and he got here shortly after 1 and found himself forfeited.
Yeah.
Terribly unfortunate. He appealed that decision to the rules committee, and obviously, I haven't heard officially, but obviously the appeal was denied because Mochi is playing in the final. So
so it's a tough one. Yeah, and communication they try to make, but it's an expensive mistake. Absolutely.
The winner of that semifinal match was guaranteed 33,600 euros.
Yeah, it's a big amount. All right, so
Mochi has a deuce 4 game here.
So Mark's just playing on, obviously, for 2 good here.
And a fairly well-timed 2-4 game. So we'll...
Yeah, so reasonable timing. Mark's got to be careful how he brings his checkers in, making sure he's got, good 4s to play. 4's kind of already a bit awkward. I mean, double 6
just became a bit more awkward with the gap.
I mean, here
into the equation.
Right. I mean, already was blotting numbers with 4-1,
and Mochi with a 5-point board or 5-point prime over there. So you don't want to get hit.
So 4-3,
5-4. That's a shot, is it not? That is a shot.
Yuck.
That's his only 4, so then not wanting to lead 2 blots, he plays from the 6.
And he better hope he doesn't get hit here, because it's gonna be a pass, afterwards.
Okay, I'll try to remember that, Marin.
20 shots, 3s and 1s. All right, this is interesting. Mochi's considering doubling already because, with a 5-point board.
And even he's got, 20 hitting numbers, and certainly if he doesn't hit it, he's very possibly going to get another shot as well.
Right, exactly.
So this would be a key...
I mean, sure, any hit in a dance is a big market loss, so he might be right to send the cube now.
Might be right to, and this is not a cube that Mark would relish receiving.
No.
And having to decide. Now, of course, he's using the time, Mochi's time, in effect, to consider what he's going to do if, in fact, Mochi sends it.
Right. I mean, here, yeah, like you say, he could roll another number and blot again, right? It's not that straightforward to bring this home, and the opponent has good timing in the position. All right, so he's really thinking about this because, you know, it's very volatile situation, a 3-1, and he is a favorite there to hit.
Again, as I'd said a little bit earlier, and it might have been before you rejoined me, but both these guys, and Mochi particularly, will invest a tremendous amount of time to make the most comfortable and correct decision. That his goal in life is to play perfectly, and he's willing to burn whatever time is necessary to do so, and often finds himself with little or no time toward the end of a match. Now, he's as capable as anyone in playing with no time, but that's his history. And obviously we see here that he's going to burn whatever time's necessary to ensure he's making the right decision.
Yeah, and the issue here, if Mochi, you know, rolls 16 numbers that don't hit, then he's going to get gammoned. You know, as a result, most likely. So
yeah, although I mean, I think there's a reasonable chance to anticipate another shot, even if he doesn't.
Right? Yeah,
this.
that's almost guaranteed, isn't it? Unless he rolls, I don't know.
And one gentleman said he's surprised they're playing on this board rather than a more substantial board. This match was scheduled to be on stream 1, but we've kind of had a backlog of matches here, and the Hartman-Snelling's match started an hour late.
Yeah.
So still is ongoing, and, you know, so this match is starting late.
All right.
Mochi sends it. Mark takes it.
Double take, hoping for a hitter. And that is not it. So now Mark, yeah, let's see what he rolls here. See if we can tidy this up a little bit. And 6-1 is one of the worst, in fact, because it's a forced
now
play.
It's a quadruple shot.
Wow.
Gets the 6.
So he's going to...
And now you'll perhaps play on for the second checker. And,
yeah, of course, yeah.
See what we can do.
Just stay back. And, I mean, Mark's in big trouble. He's got so many checkers on the ace point. I mean, he's going to expose even more checkers, most likely. So
A6, so we're back to the 1-3 hit that he missed earlier, but he gets it this time.
Yeah.
Be a question. He can hit it with either. You know, what wants to provide himself the most flexibility possible. Actually, by hanging back with all of these checkers, there's potential he could go fishing for a third if Mochi comes in.
Right, exactly. I
if
mean,
Mark comes in immediately.
Yeah.
Doesn't. But again, Mochi will hang back for some time.
He's got great timing. I mean, if Mark comes in with a 1 or 2, and then you can see just how 3s, 4s, 5s play. I mean, it's just gonna get pretty bad for him. And now he's regretting it. Oh.
6-5. He's gonna.
All right.
He's content to.
He kind of puts 2 in a bar, sure.
He's content to try to G him with 2 rather than fish even more so for a third.
Yeah. All right, so kind of puts a check on the 5 point. So in the other match, Wilcox is up 15-7 to 17. So almost looks big favourite to win the match there, getting to the undefeated final. Against that would be against Mozad, which will be an exciting match.
No XG transcription here. We have the streams are set up for 1 live transcription, and that is on stream 1. And since the Snelling's Hartman match is ongoing there, we had to go ahead and start this match on stream 2.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Will you take me a picture of the second chance bracket?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, right.
Or look it up, whatever. Well, maybe I can get it here. Going up. Okay, thank you. Okay, now Mochi wants to leave all of his spares on the high points to enable himself to bear off as many as possible before he has to break a point, and that
absolutely
increases his
the
Gamon potential.
Well, yeah, he's 40% plus on the Gammons now. I mean, even more with the bust-up board. All right, so yeah, no XG on this feed, but if someone wants to put in some positions, 251 people, watch it.
Okay, so Mochi, and Mark has little defense over here on his side, so Mochi's going to be relatively aggressive to try to capture that G if he can.
Okay. 5-1 and just
so
shuffles along, yeah.
Play 4-3 so that he's even on the back in case he rolls a large set.
Yeah, absolutely. Just get off that. And 5-6 is excellent, but leaves a few doubles here. Few awkward numbers.
Mark accommodating him by continuing to dance.
And 5-3, again, you've got some high numbers here, 2 big numbers, and wow. Okay, so 6-1's excellent roll.
And he doesn't really, it's from 8 to 7, so bearing one off doesn't buy you a roll.
No.
So Mochi plays it safely here. 6-4. So this is very likely a Gamon. There are a couple of saving sequences, but for one, Mochi needs a big set in a hurry.
Yeah, it looked like a take, the earlier position. I mean, the double shots.
It's 5 to 4 favorite to hit.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I mean, you can't just pass everything that looks scary. Otherwise, you never take anything in backgammon, right?
So there it is, 4 points for Mark, or for Mochi against Mark.
All right, so
but it is a 15-point match, so a bit of extended length there.
Well, we saw in a previous match, Mark took a big lead against Kazuki, and then Kazuki kind of pulled it right back, and I took it all the way to DMP. So,
it's a pleasure, Mochi.
Okay, be sure and adjust the scoreboard here, guys. It's 4-0 Mochi. There he goes.
All right, adjusted that.
You'd think he could hear me.
Yeah, I mean, he said he loud enough. He's just in the other room, Bill, you know. All right.
Okay.
4. All right, and more 4s.
Okay, 3-2.
All right, 3-2. Flip and down. All right, hits and brings it down from the midpoint. Okay.
Hits 2.
Wow, super roll. I mean, somewhat of a joker, really, just to pick up both in one go. And Mark, again, kind of on the ropes a little bit here. I mean, 4 back. That looks like it's at 4 points.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think you've got to build the structure.
Not too intimidated by the potential of getting hit.
And 6-2 you can hit, right?
There he can hit.
I mean, you've got to hit. Surely you come out and hit that guy.
But
Take away a builder.
he only has a 1-point board, so it's not going to constrain Mochi significantly. So maybe he comes in on the 3 and comes around the corner to the 10.
I like it. Yeah.
A rough presentation for a final match. I'm not sure what that means, but
I guess we don't have the XG, but that's
we
because
don't have XG and they're not on
the main event takes
grill board,
precedence,
but,
doesn't it, really? I mean, yeah.
You know, there are schedule considerations and complications which force...
that is a great roll. Makes a bar and makes a 10-point. And Mark in big trouble. And, you know, Mochi may have a cube after this. I mean, yes, he's got a big lead, but...
big lead and a big lead in a score and a big racing lead here.
I mean, the 5 points certainly helps, but even this, I mean, 3 behind a broken 5 prime.
Mochi's
I mean,
counting it, and I think he's going to find it to his liking.
I think I send it, Bill, you know, here. It should look, I mean... Yeah.
Hey, it's an amazing matchup, and certainly
I mean, this is an interesting one. I mean,
production presentation by Tara.
I mean, he's up in the race. He's got numbers to make the 5 point. I mean, he could got numbers to escape.
Thank you.
So sure, looks a double and looks a take. I mean, the 5 point definitely helps. I mean, of course, when you're leading in the match, you want to be a little bit more cautious sending over the cube in case of potential redoubles. But I think I'm sending it.
But here again,
I mean, maybe someone can pop this in for us.
Here again, Mochi burns a lot of time. And, whoa, look at that.
I know, but he's got that guy out. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a pass. Depending on, well, White got to, yeah, make the advanced anchor, see daylight.
We have to have 2 of these.
Thank you, Tara.
We have 2 of them. What's your thought? Hey, I didn't see it good. We have to have 2 of these 3 matches.
Okay, so
Mark, well, here he not only has to make what he judges as the best play, but he also has to anticipate the potential of a cube from.
I'm not sure about the cube now.
Mochi.
With the 22 points made, it seems like it's not quite as good, right? I mean, it's less attractive to send the cube because he's got that kind of, you know, high anchor or mid to high anchor and harder to get gammons.
It's interesting because, you know, Mochi put on the prior roll, burned a tremendous amount of time. You almost think he wouldn't have to go through that much of it again necessarily, and wouldn't burn quite so much time.
Okay, it's been
this
run.
time.
Yeah, it's a double pass, which means it must have been a double the go before, which he ran over.
Yeah, that one, Ian. Who knows? I mean, they tried to track him down.
It's a borderline pass, yeah.
Making calls everywhere. He's staying at a different hotel than the Fairmont. He's staying at the Hermitage, which is apparently a really upscale in comparison to the Fairmont, but nonetheless, he was forfeited. That
wow,
makes
double 4
look at
with,
this. He can make the
the
5 point.
Looks good, and now after that, I mean, yeah, you've got to make a 5 point, surely. I mean,
yeah, I would think so.
All right. Makes a 4-point. Nah.
Because we just streamed. I think so.
Okay, so this looks like a massive pass. Yeah.
It'd be worth watching.
Borderline 2, good decision. Sure. I mean, it's
Okay.
happy
so
to
let's
cash that game. Yeah.
Go. 5-0 Mochi to 15.
Takes a big lead, 6-4. Making a 2-point, trailing in the match. 3-4, playing 2 down from the mid. Yeah.
Okay.
And 5-1. All right.
I understand. Okay, 6-1
6-1,
makes the
you
bar.
just make the bar, keep
obviously.
it. And 5-2 is a hitter.
So,
Okay, and 4-2 just goes to the 8-point. Safety that guy.
yeah.
Okay, 5-4.
And this one's
Okay.
kind of interesting.
Yeah, you kind of like to bring that guy around the corner to the 11, and then where's a 4? Like,
There,
do you hit or do you step up? I
that
mean,
makes sense.
yeah. 3-6. I mean, jump out and duplicate 4s
Well, he
and
doesn't-
2s.
He probably come out with one or the other. He doesn't want to strip or break the mid.
Looks good. I think I come out with a front one to get some numbers duplicated.
Okay, now this is a record for Stream 2. We're already up to 340 viewers, so be
Yeah.
sure and make Mark Olson happy and smash that like button. Hit
Absolutely.
that subscription button and help the search algorithm on Backgammon and Backgammon Galaxy and so forth. We really appreciate their sponsorship of all of these events associated with the Backgammon World Championship. Now, I'd said early, just as we started, and this was before our viewership really climbed up to the levels it is now, Mochi and Mark both encouraged me to tell everyone to follow them on Instagram. They're
Okay, so Mark sent an aggressive cube. Look, it looks an easy take.
trailing 5-0.
Not entirely sure on the cube whether that was a small no double.
Make the.
I mean, he's got obviously
make the
threat in the
bar.
position.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you can also run, and I guess 5s and 2s.
I like the
I think you
bar.
make the bar, right?
You're playing with fewer blots than you might otherwise.
Okay, great hit there with a 3. And then got it here, and then brings that guy around, duplicates for 5s. Another builder for 5 points, 3-2, anchors. Yeah, okay.
Dancing didn't help. 4-3. Now he wants to make that point. Now just determine. I guess he'll make it with a 3 and step up with a 4. What do you
Right.
think?
Or no, I think you make it with a 4, and yeah, is that what you said? Yeah, keeps a bar point. Okay. 1-3. Not over, yeah. 15-10 in the Wilcox match. Okay. And a 3. I guess you just play. I mean, interesting. Yeah, play to the bar point.
Kind of interesting what
Yeah.
he does here.
Borderline double wasn't a cube. Yeah, it felt a bit early. Kind of
Simon
felt a
Market.
little
Hey, Mr. Simon.
back check.
I like
Yeah,
that.
it just looked a bit early. And
You see this one? That's funny.
winner of a match gets a free copy of it. Yeah,
They are obviously the
exactly.
two authors of the book. So
I haven't seen many books for sale this year, actually. And it's like usually they have a table bill, don't they, with various backgammon stuff. But
yeah, they need to work on their bling as consignment too. They don't really have
I don't
any
think to be much for sale.
books or shirts, hats, merchandise,
Yeah.
accessories.
Yeah, last year they had boards and T-shirts and all sorts. And this year, yeah, they've cut back on him. I mean, I guess it's just a lot to kind of transport and people don't want to pay the shipping. All right, 4-2.
4-2 from Mark.
I mean,
Not
I think you just jump out, duplicate the fours, stripped point, stripped mid, 3-1,
Just got to make the
point.
5. Mark, that's a nice number to bring
Double
them,
5 is an absolutely
bring them around,
fantastic
make
roll.
the 8.
And
He's going to contemplate the 3 as well.
I just think you break contact, you're up in the race. I don't know. I think I played for 11 here.
Okay.
I mean, you're up. Do you want an awkward point to clear? Just swing them round.
I like this.
Yeah, this has got to be right, surely. And you're pointing on the 5 point here with numbers. Yeah. Okay. Decides to make this. Now it's going to be quite difficult to make the 5 point, and you certainly don't want to.
Mochi will make the 4 now. Well,
All
can
right.
make the 3 and have a little better distribution for the 4 on the next
We got
roll.
442 people, Bill, on this watching.
That's a big record on stream.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Actually, well exceeds what's on stream 1, which is a first for the week.
Yeah.
Doubtlessly,
good,
they
so-
come to listen to you and me, and it has
I
nothing
mean,
to do with the participants.
We've
on
got
board.
the beautiful partnership here, Bill. You know, so 6-2 doesn't quite get out, and now like so many numbers pointing on the 5. 4-2, you can make it, but then you kind of are going to leave a 6 out. So best to wait a roll. You just
I think I clear the 11. Put
you clear the 11.
make the 9 and put a spare on the bar. He might looks about. He's going to leave perhaps
Okay, I
2
guess
fly shots.
I guess the issue here is if you get double 6, you're going to blot, aren't you, off the double 6? Gotta be
Okay.
kind of a bit careful. You don't want to roll something that gets you into a bit of a situation. Double 4,
Uh-oh.
1,
That comes
2, and yeah,
And now this is going to be kind of careful how he structures his resultant structure here, because likely he's going to have to be looking at clearing perhaps the 7 on the next roll.
hey, yeah, he does bring it in and then think about. Okay, so kind of a bit awkward not having a 5 point here, right? It's like kind of gonna cause some mischief. Gotta think.
4s. Now
Well,
look at this. This is really, the next roll is going to be pretty awkward.
Right. Just gotta make sure he can play
Okay,
Number.
Mochi don't want to leave, so he'll just make the point and come in, I think.
Okay, so 6-4.
Not any gammon pressure, really, I don't think. So there's not a need to leave. And there's some ugly rolls in the cup for
Well, like the 6-4 there, we
Mark.
see. He certainly doesn't want to roll that.
doesn't want to roll a 6-4, doesn't want to roll double 6s or double 4s.
Double 4s, yeah, pretty bad. All right, so okay, so 3-1. Got to really think about how to play
Yeah,
this.
this one's interesting, tricky.
I think I think you take one off and then slide. I mean, surely this leaves more shots. This one's you got 6-5, 6-1, 5-1, 5-4.
So there's some blotting numbers, and then of course there's some ugly numbers too. That
Right. Yeah,
okay.
good play. In these spots, you've just got to go through the rolls. Excuse me. Below me.
Okay, that's worked out quite well. Aces
And-
almost plays itself.
Right. 6-3 is a good number.
Nice number there.
Really nice, yeah. So now you just leave 6-3, 5-3, 4-3.
So 4-3,
6
4-3,
numbers.
5-3, 6-3 are not good. That's
4-1
easy
and
enough.
and
He's
now-
not going to leave a shot for.
he should be okay. He's
for a
got
while,
he's got
so-
enough twos to kind of hopefully hold the position. And now it's
Mochi may stay one more roll, depending on what this is.
I mean, hoping for maybe a double there.
double threes, fours, fives, and sixes.
Yeah.
But he's going
He
to
decides to go and
ensure he doesn't get gammoned.
yeah.
Oh, nice roll.
By the way, it's
All right. So
right? Okay. I don't know, but
Okay,
so
gonna
2-5
go
to
around the
Mark. Nice
corner.
to get on the
Wants
scoreboard.
to take crossovers without burning pips.
Yeah.
that I see it.
It's kind of
Aces.
nice to kind of just get some points on the board, right?
Yeah,
Psychologically, just
6-3, they're both in, so that saves, and it's
and
5-2.
and there we are. Okay, so even,
Okay, we're soon over 500 viewers, so we certainly appreciate y'all's
we're kidding.
support here.
Yeah, guys, come and smash a like button, and
Smash that like button.
that's right. Show us your support,
Again,
and
I was encouraged by Mark and Mochi to
Problem I have
keep
with the voters
repeating
is
for you to.
be held accountable for not
What do you
conducting
do? You join them on Instagram?
join them out. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
an
Yeah.
Instagram guy.
You're not
but-
Instagrammer guy?
No,
No, we are. I mean, looks a
I'm kind of
deceiving,
a
Bill.
20th century guy. You
Oh
know what
wow!
I mean?
I mean, all right. 6-2
Okay, Mochi
jumps
running.
out. Double
Ooh,
4
nice,
is a killer. You definitely are hitting,
that,
and then you
do
think
you
about the
come
other
up?
two. Make the 5-point or play to a 20. I think I may have a 5 here.
Okay.
And 4-1 is a good entry. I mean, I think I come to the edge here of the prime. And then you can... Yeah, I don't know now. I mean, Mark might have a cube here. Yeah.
Yep, here it comes.
I mean,
Little hesitancy. Now, Mochi,
I don't
what do
know.
we have here? We have 30, 54, 63, 115, 163 for blue.
16 people entered the high roller.
74,
Down to the final 2.
112, 138. So 163, did I say? 138,
Yeah.
25 pip lead.
I think I let it go.
Yeah, 25 pips is considerable. And
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I think he's got to let this go, but he's going to give it a thorough examination. Takes it.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll defer to him. I was wrong.
Yeah, I just do what Mochi does. Yeah. All right,
Okay,
5-2.
So, guess he's going to have to come down off of the mid. He can't play a 7 from the rear in any way. 3-2.
Okay, 3-2 is
That's an awkward number
pretty
for
awkward. Yeah.
Mochi, and he has to be careful not to put himself in a Gamon position.
Interesting, yeah. Okay.
Hey, this what?
Because I did a side by side.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Well, you don't love splitting into 11 checkers, so
Yeah, we were over 500 here.
I like 2 down.
Huh? Oh, really?
Good numbers to make the bar, make the 5 points. Hoping to contain white. Again, Mochi very meticulous. Really thinking
Well,
for the
again, and
players.
this is about what the third significant role that I remember of where Mochi is expending very significant time.
Yeah.
And here we are. We're at 5-2, a third of the way for Mochi into a 15-point match, and he's used up almost half his time so far.
Yeah, it's okay. Interesting as well.
Again, he played it a bit
5-2
more
set.
safely, just to, I think, decrease the Gamon potential somewhat. Hey, Mochi's able to make a point. Now this is interesting. Maybe 2 and 4 up.
Think
Yeah,
so.
I
Can't
think
see anything
so.
else. Yeah. 6-3.
Make his 3-point again.
Oh, yeah. Wow. What is this?
What do you do here? Well, he got
You
it
hit and
Do you
hit twice? Yeah. I mean, wow.
And again,
You're still.
whatever Mochi does here, he's flirting around a Gamon.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you don't really like breaking the 8-point, but here you're leaving as many shots as you would hitting twice anyway. So, all right. So that was a good take on Mochi. Duplication of 5s or after this to hit. So you've got 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, any 5, 17. Plus,
He's grinding this one. Grinding it. He's going to hit double.
it's
Looks like he's
again, it's tricky.
He's considering it anyway. Again, this is a
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Go over and like and subscribe to my channel. Much appreciated. Lots of interviews with top players.
Is that a paid endorsement or what?
Yeah. I don't. I need the help I can get, Bill. You know. All right, so 1-man band here. You know. Right.
Hey, but again, here, Mochi, this is like 2 or 3 minutes into this consideration. Okay, he does double hit. I say that he hadn't hit the clock yet, but he went back to this position 2 or 3 times. So
I mean,
no, he
I'll be
backs
interested
off
to know
again.
what's right here. I mean, it's
Boy, okay, so he goes the triple blot.
okay. Yeah, that was very hard decision.
Okay, and now Mark can anchor up there.
That is an excellent roll.
Doesn't really have another 3 he wanted to play necessarily.
Okay,
Anyway, now
3
this comes in and makes the bar.
That's a very.
I don't think he wants to make the anchor necessarily and leave those 2 other blots out there, but I may be fooled.
You really want the anchor though in front of that structure. I mean, yeah, another not easy play.
I've been encouraging him to act in that manner, Sebastian, but
I'm going to get you on, Bill. Don't worry. You've said all you need to say anyway. We've been on the mic together for a while.
Yeah, for
I mean, what else is there?
better part of a week here.
Yeah.
Okay, 6-4 for Mark. Make the deuce.
Yeah, I mean, now Blue really wants to kind of get a bit of outfield control here.
Still a little inflexible.
5-4 is, ugh. Yeah, but at least lots of points, yeah. I mean, can't see anything else. All right, 6-1.
Okay.
So
Wow.
White's got to make a run for a duplicate
That's all
for
he
2.
can do.
Yeah, 2's everywhere for Blue.
And play 6-5 to keep the 2 rear checkers connected. This could be expensive.
I mean, he's gonna have to hit again, right, on the 5. Just kind of.
You can, but I mean,
Yeah,
at what price?
In just hope White enters
he
low.
does.
Interesting. And
look at
1-6
this.
is pretty bad. And now Blue can make, these points. I mean, White could get into a position where they actually crunch their position. Or 6, you jump over 6 and play to the 4 point.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Mark,
now
Mark
White.
looking for a 4. He'll take that. Nice step up. So
Okay.
6 clears if he can. Mochi dances.
All right, so here,
No, he's not, he's
well,
not
look
up.
at
I
this with the
apologize.
2s. I mean, here you can switch, you can step up, you can make the A point. That's an interesting one
That's
as well.
an interesting one. Mochi's got several he's going to have to consider here.
I mean, this
I mean,
one,
he could make the 5 and hit loose on the deuce.
I mean,
Stepping up is a huge.
I mean, by making the A point, you force some bad 5s and 6s. Wow, this is really tough play.
And he's getting repeatedly these very difficult and tough decisions, which is just causing him to burn that much more time.
Yeah.
He keeps getting a lot of tough decisions thrown at him by the dice.
Yeah. I mean, what a position this is. I mean, how do you play the double 2 here exactly?
How about making the 5 and shifting 4-2?
Yeah, I considered that, but I don't think you want to weaken your position that
I
much.
gotta think he's got to move one or both of these guys up, though.
But then where's the other 2? I mean, you really don't.
You can't leave 2 out there. Wow.
Wow. We need someone to run this position, this double 2.
Five, 3, 0.
I mean, wow, this is if this is tough for Mochi, then for the average player, double 2. I mean,
First time I've seen Marty Storer all week. Hey, Marty.
hey Marty, maybe he can tell us how to play this double 2. So we need some group thinking going on.
Mochi's going to have to decide.
I mean,
before he runs out of time.
Yeah, well, he's got 11 minutes.
He's only got 11 minutes more to think about this.
I know. What do you do here? I mean, hit off a 2, play up. This is really taxing Mochi. Wow. Super hard play.
Everybody's first reactions pretty much is you got to come up with the back checkers. And then,
Thanks, Marty. Yeah, it'd be great to know how to play this one.
May after that, Well, what if you come up with the back ones and picked up both of the blots?
It's a consideration, but you really don't want that checker to get out as well.
Yeah.
So there is a,
You don't want to get another checker sent back either.
But if you do, at least you have the anchor. So it's, Whether that's right, you just hit off a front and... Wow.
Well, this was one of my first reactions.
Who's Brandon Macklin playing?
Pickle.
Yeah. Okay.
He hasn't looked at a switching play at all. Kind of making a switch, so I think it's too much, gives up too much prime value. I mean, thing is, this is a very hard play. And
Okay, so
okay,
he makes his choice finally, and it was a very difficult play. I'm not.
oh, yeah,
I'm
that
not,
is one of the hardest plays.
I'm not. You know, I'm kind of halfway
I promise you-
jesting.
So, what was a right play, guys?
Streaming. Who's he playing? Okay. Okay, thank you, Marty. We were all curious.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest plays we've seen, I think, being on the stream. So, be fascinating to know.
Tell him.
5-4-2.
Okay. That's the shift.
All right, then.
Picks it up.
Okay. Yeah, very nice. Make the board.
He
Get
might,
that guy later. Oh,
Hang back there and see if he can get another checker. David Wells, he's watching and commentating whether he's here or up in his room or whatever. David's been
Wow, so
a great help this week.
so our best play was for 22 points and leaving 2 blots. I mean, that is very hard to find, yeah.
Okay, so Wilcox Snellings has defeated Stefan Hartmann. So at 10 o'clock tonight, we will have the undefeated final between Johan Moazed and Wilcox Snellings.
So making a 22-point anchor was important, yeah. Stepping up and not getting too primed. Wow, really hard play. Okay, 6-6. Just plays, but leaves a little bit of awkwardness. At least the 6s are killed.
Yeah, Sebastian's right. That employs the principle that Dana Muzarian coined and used in commentary in Stockholm is, you're screwed anyway.
Yeah,
Things don't quite go your way.
So Wilcox is in the undefeated final, coming up later at 10 p.m. 6-4, just clears from the rear. I don't like this. You could end up leaving more blots. If you roll like 6-5, then you're going to triple block, aren't you?
So 6-5 from Mochi, though. So. Well, Martin can't really sustain being hit here. So.
Yeah, we got a huge audience on this one, Bill. So
Up
great
over
to see.
600 now. We're picking up the people moving from stream 1 now that that's over here to stream 2. So hello, welcome to all of you. a great match, great pairing here. And again, one thing to note, and it's not at all unusual, is that Mochi has burned a lot of time early in this match, which is not atypical for Mochi. But this one seems to maybe be even more dramatic than usual. He's been thrown, look at this, has to leave a shot. Take it off.
Okay.
Think you take it off. He's going to put it up, which I guess is okay too. I mean, there's some dances here which would
he might enter.
enhance his gammon potential.
Okay.
6-1, he misses.
Yeah. He's also could dance as well, of course, against a 3-point board. So
6-3. So in all likelihood, he saves. Might get a roll at it, but unlikely. Nope. Okay, so
there you go. That's
5-4 Mochi. So anyway, up to approaching 700 viewers. Be sure and smash that like button.
hit that like button, folks.
And again, also remember BackgammonGalaxy.com, a great server to play upon, and also a great app that you can download on your phone and play on your phone.
Absolutely.
So,
get onto that. Some new features being added. Yeah. All right. So nice hit.
what is the prize with this? You mean this tournament? First prize is 78,000 euros.
That's right.
Second is 33,600 euros.
Yeah, huge
So,
prize pool.
Fairly substantial bit of money on the table.
All right, so 4-1 is
that's kind of interesting.
when he's
He's going to
blocked
slot the five.
yeah, hope to kind of make your
A lot of
board.
blots out there, and he didn't manage to hit any of them. Now he
4-1,
can tidy all of this up.
right? Can also make a 5-point, but what's
Now he's going to take the 5-point. I thought he might choose to tidy it all up.
I mean, yeah, here you get threes and twos.
Yeah, like this.
I mean, kind of,
MCG has moved over to stream 2.
okay. I like that because that structure, the 13 and 14, kind of very hard to clear. And
Come around with
then
that
you
checker?
come around, I
so.
think, yeah, I don't want to give up at midpoint. Give another cover for the 5. All right, 6-4. You
Make the 9.
make the 9, I think. Yeah. Works well with the open point. Yeah, it tries to make the 2 instead. I think I just make the 9.
I think I'd make the 9. He's been riding those 2 blots over here for 2 or 3 rolls.
Yeah. We got some top players here in the chat. All right, so I mean, this looks pretty good. Yeah. You kind of don't want to use your last spare on the 8.
Yeah, Matt, Matt likes the 9 points, so that...
Here you're kind of stripping your points, and White can just enter, and then, I mean, there's lots of hitbacks as well, right?
Yeah. I'll...
This could... Also, do you want the 2 and the 8? Not a great combination. Okay. Good play. 2-6 and makes a 5. Grey roll. Okay.
Nice hit.
Also good hit back there. Wow. And now
And now,
pause to think about the cube action.
he'll let Mark worry about that.
I'm not sure. I think it's it looks like a clear double, but is it a take? White's got a 5-point man. He's got good contact. I think I'd take it.
Yeah, he's only got a 2-point board.
Right.
So
2-point board. He's going to have struggle to bring some of his checkers home.
Matt guesses he would take, but Mark
Lets it go. Okay.
lets it go. So we're at 5-all to 15. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm headed it to the wrong side. 6-4 Mochi. I apologize.
So, where are we at? 4-2. All right, splits against the stripped point. 6-3, grey roll. One six. So, okay. I think you just split from a 24 point, maybe. Don't know. I think I just do this, yeah.
You know, these two are great competitors and great friends.
Yeah.
Wonder if there was any
I like
hedging going on here.
Yeah.
A lot of
Most
money on
likely,
the
well,
table.
double five is a huge roll. Really
Two up now.
powerful,
He
yeah.
just, unless Mark does something crazy like comes
Wow,
in here, I
what
was
an
gonna say
entry.
play on.
What an
but,
entry.
now we'll see.
Only 4 rolls
Sends it.
there.
I had an easy decision if I didn't come in.
Yep.
Only 8 in the zone, but
I mean,
4-point board.
Mark does not like receiving this cube. I mean, he's got them all in, but I mean, gammons are going to skyrocket here. Man, wow.
2 feet down.
I mean, it would have been an easier decision if he had danced with one of the checkers, but now it's got more to think about.
I like that. Will he take like a boss?
Man, do you take that cube? I
You,
mean, like,
The cube's like a boss.
wow.
Yeah, I like that. I
I-
like Matt or Marty's point there.
I think it's a pass. Yeah, I mean, it's really uncomfortable, and you get gammoned a lot here. And Mark's going to hit with 6s, with 8s. What else hits? 11s. And you've got like,
I don't know. I think I don't know. At the end of the day, I think this is a take, but
I mean,
it's not.
you need
It's not an easy take by any
it's
means.
not a comfortable take. Yeah, I mean, because this could give Mochi a big lead in the match, and I don't know. I mean, what? I mean,
Lets it go.
I am not surprised.
7-4
I think it's a good
Mochi. Now, notice how quickly. I've always heard an old adage. It's kind of funny if you can reset your
Okay, what's a
reset
pass?
your board by moving no more than 2 checkers. It was a pass.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Didn't roll. I didn't
I let it go. You don't want to lose 4 points and be a kind of spectator hoping to kind of get back in.
Okay, Sebastian says it was a 44 pass.
Yeah, well, so it was a good pass then.
As we get going here, I just want to remind everyone that 10 p.m. tonight, we'll have the main undefeated final between Wilcox Snellings and Johan Moazet, and we'll have two fighters bracket round of 16 matches, I believe they are. I think we're going with Jorgen Grandstedt, Steve Sachs, and Brandon Macklin, Petko Kostadinov. So some quality pairings there.
Oh, his double one's a bit funny as well. You make the bard, you play to a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6-4. It's duplicates a 3 and 1. Well, double 3 kind of does the job. Then makes it high anchor. I could also make the 8 point, but yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Well, I kind of. All right, another double 3
makes the bar, and then maybe step up and claim the 21 anchor.
I mean, that is a superb roll, isn't it? I mean, there's a load of good things. Yeah, make the bar and wow. Great position. And 4-2 is
4-2 is
not the greatest
bit
roll.
awkward, isn't it?
Yeah. And then you have to hit, yeah.
So that's kind of a tempo. It takes a half a roll out of Mark's hand, and Mark has a lot of things going for him right now.
Sure. And is Mark considering cubing this?
Matt Congar says no double.
This does not look like a double to me.
This cat says he wants to double.
This I can't. Yeah, I think that's a mistake. But well, after a double 4, he's. I think he's glad the cube's turned now. But
yeah, it's so far so good.
Yeah, I didn't like the cube either. I just felt it a bit too early. And wow, he would have liked that double 3 or whatever. Okay, so 3-4 is good as well. Glad he hits. And now cube turned and Mark's got 5 checkers back. And now he's got a hit again off a front.
Got a hit, 2 in the air.
Wow.
Not much, not a whole lot of ammo.
I mean, and look at this entry. And now Mark's got a huge amount of work to do around the board.
And that's
and 6-5. What does that do?
Low.
I mean,
doesn't do much.
Just
I
make
think
the
I'm
8
just
field
making
point.
The 15,
Make
maybe.
the 15. I mean, yeah.
Not pretty, not what you want, but it's what you have.
The
double.
Is that? I mean, wow. I think you just make the 15. Yeah. I mean, wow. This is a danger of, getting a cube involved and at least you have something here,
Yeah,
I mean,
the best of a poor roll, but like you say, at least you have something.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, the other play is just too blotty. Too many blots. You got those guys back, so you need the midpoint as a bridge to bring you home, and this just makes the 5
Makes the
point.
5, I think.
I mean,
You could cover the 2 and bring another to the 9, but
I think you want to keep a spare, so 5 point looks good. Solid. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's not looking good for Mark here. I mean, yes, he's got the rack, but I mean,
okay, I kind of like this.
Okay,
but,
I don't.
I could have been persuaded.
I don't hate it, but
Well, now look at this. Where's your ace?
3 and yeah, what else? I mean,
I mean, you got to have 3. And that's
right. Wow.
least of all your evils as far as the ace goes.
Yeah, 15, 14. I mean, you get a discount on 3s, but I mean, nah, this is not right.
Like
yeah, this is it's. Just make the board and play this. Yeah, all right. And it's a miss. And that's kind of a bit of an awkward roll. 5-1. I mean, wow. Kind of, how do you play 5? You slot the 3? I mean,
once again, Mochi's been dealt a difficult role, difficult decision, and he's burning through what little clock he has.
Wow. I don't know about the hit, man. You use your last spare. I mean, what does that accomplish? I mean, wow.
Okay. That's a hit, and clean this. Clean these blots up over here.
I can just play to the midpoint. Put a spare on the mid.
I like that rather than the 2 points.
Yeah,
it's a little easier to.
It's a bit too static. I think you just go with
he
mid.
has to give up the mid to hit you if you.
Anything other than to the 18 is a blunder. Wow, yeah, good play, but hard to find. Got it. I think most people would have made Mochi's play there. Yeah.
Yeah, and so Mark's gonna try to aim for that bar point. A6, he's gonna hit. I think.
Oh, man, this is yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it, Bill? I mean,
he's about to the point where he can't, and he can play with little or no time, but he's about to the point where he's got to quit trying to perfect the tricky plays and just play.
yeah. That isn't Sander. No. I think he might be playing elsewhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that Sander? No, it's not Sander.
I have seen him around. No, 5-1. Okay. So Mochi down to 7 minutes and Mark on at 18.
So I mean, you could make the 8 here. What do you think? Or you could go to the
you
go
hit
to the mid.
Or you could hit. Is it blue to play? Oh,
Oh, it is. I'm sorry.
is it blue?
Glance away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 5-1 was interesting as well. Yeah, what do you do there? I mean, some really tricky plays in this game. I definitely want to go back over and transcribe, I think, because some be interesting to know.
Again, Mochi always tests himself in striving for perfection, but
even
sometimes this one seems a bit extreme. Match as a whole.
Seems like some really tricky games in this match,
a
Bill.
number of them.
Yeah, I know.
A number of them. And here he is down to 20% of his clock and less than 50% of the match. Really more like in total, more like a third of the match, and he's down to he's used 80% of his time.
I mean, surely you've got to come off and hit and just hope. Hope for the best. I mean, what else? I mean, chances are you get hit and then you re-anchor, so you're just kind of back in the same situation you were anyway. Yeah, I don't know, I didn't like it so much. That one. 4-2.
Okay.
That's a 4, and the 2 just
To the 9.
comes across a little bit. Yeah.
Dancing.
6-2 makes a bar point. Yeah. Can also hit loose as well. Stop him making the anchor, but I like the bar. Don't have a direct cover after doing that, so get him trapped.
Okay, a 4 or 5 puts another one up. A
2-1.
3 does not.
You just play to the 8 point and
Play to the. Oh no.
And then
like
come
that.
up.
I might play to the 11 and the 9, but
I mean
that's my play. Okay. Now.
okay, 2-1 as well. It doesn't do
Dice
much. I
guys
mean,
keep telling you flat and make that bar or that 8 point. Doesn't give you anything else. 1-6.
that's a good roll, in and out.
But it's not without.
And double 1 is also superb. Comes in
shift.
and do you switch here with the other
Switch.
one? Stop the anchor. Yeah.
Yeah.
3-1. Okay. I mean, Mark would really like 4 points in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty funny, CMC.
Yeah. I mean, he got that's a good deal, right?
Okay.
Okay, so what is this? I mean,
diversifying for maximum pointage on the 3-point.
yep.
So 2s, 4s, and then a bunch of there's a 4.
4
Bring it
hit,
around.
then swing it around.
Doesn't really accomplish much by bringing it around, but nothing else to play a 6 on.
Uh-huh. All right, so
There it is.
wow.
This
So
could leave a mark.
yeah, the Gamon is pretty much in the bag, right? I mean,
Leave a mark for Mark.
leave a
No.
mark for Mark as long as he,
That
you know,
makes
double
the,
3 is kind of a bit sneaky.
Yeah,
so
you
get
don't
off.
want to, your first reaction is maybe to make the bar, but like I say, you don't want to leave that anti-joker double 3 up
Right.
there.
I know.
Pardon me.
I mean, okay, he has the ace point holding game, but I mean, he's 5 checkers behind the 6 prime. It's looking pretty slim, you know. I mean, unless he gets a hit on the bear off.
Three, 6.
And another one down, and
Well,
I mean, wow. I mean,
you can do that.
and there's some BGs as well, right? All those
There's a
checkers.
few of them out there, certainly.
All right, plays it in. All right. Okay. Clears a problem point, yeah.
Agitation in a money game right
I
behind
mean,
us.
some
here.
money excitement going on in the room at the moment, yeah. Okay, freeze. Nice.
One more.
Kind of don't want the spares though on the 2 point here.
Yeah, I'm going
you
to the
mean,
2 point
Yeah,
here.
you don't really like them there against the ace point game.
Sorry.
I think I just rip. I mean, and there is real BG potential here.
Mochi's
I
in
mean,
a world of hurt here. Mark
Yeah, well,
let
and-
him off the hook ever so slightly by clearing the
and
6.
grey kind of mountain structure there. Or Mark.
5-3.
So I take 2
I'm
off.
taking 2
Just
off.
rip them. Yeah. Absolutely. Here we just go for it. Often right to clear a 6 against the ace point game. I mean, pretty standard. Give yourself good 5s.
Excuse me. Oh, he's all in. No more on the bar.
I mean, look at this. I mean, Mochi better hope he rolls 5s and 6s, otherwise he's kind of getting in trouble.
Uh-oh.
And 2-1 is
has implemented the Beneshu sequence on the first roll.
I mean, wow, this would be pretty sick winning a BG. 5-3. Hey, wow.
Double 5.
Okay,
That helps him.
Double 5 helps a huge amount, and that will probably save it.
Benny, you just lost that bet probably with the double 5.
Yeah. I mean, well, that saves the BG, but it doesn't save the G, not by a kind of long stretch.
6-2.
And rip. Does hyper. He can't move those bad guys. Oh, wow, and another double 5. 1, 2. And...
What is that sound I hear? Tick, 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 tick.
4.5 minutes. I mean, Mochi could run into time trouble here. We're only really halfway through the match.
Not even that.
I mean,
Whoa.
okay.
Huh? 7-4 Mochi.
Okay.
But Mochi's burned a
2
tremendous
out.
amount of time.
I mean, still some BG potential with rolling a double. Wow. Coup classique. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Who are you putting on what?
Hoping for Mark to roll a 1 besides double 1
Yeah.
or
Okay,
2.
that's
And
cool.
whoa, Mochi needs
Look
to
at it.
hit.
The
Or...
dreaded 2-3 could hurt. Whoa.
Ah, wow.
I'm sure we've all done that on occasion. Roll a 2-3.
I mean, it's happened to me. It's happened to us all, yeah. I mean, sometimes you don't get past.
Okay, so 8-7 Mark. So we're effectively halfway through this match. And Mochi is, what is that, 85% through his clock.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mochi always gets in this situation. That seems maybe a bit more dramatic this time than it has been in others.
Okay, so 7 away, 9 away. And
That's a
5
hitter.
4.
Oh, that's Mochi in it. Okay.
Just runs. Yeah.
runs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can play on time fumes.
5-1.
There's no doubt about that. But I mean, he's got to compromise his play ever so slightly. at least.
Yeah. This duplicates 5-3. Play into a 22.
No one is transcribing this top, yo.
2-1. Very nice. Makes a bar.
This match had to be started on stream 2 here because the match, 2 matches in a row on stream 1 ran long.
Got 738 people watching along. Very good.
I think this is a record for the week so far, 738.
Right. Really good. I mean, they're playing pretty quick.
I'm glad we could bring such a crowd to Mochi and Mark, you know?
Fantastic, yeah. I mean, talk about fast play. We had Ryan and Zenek in the UBC. I mean, that was a crazy fast play. Didn't feel too sorry for the transcriber there. All right, so yeah, be interesting to see how they play. Some really hard decisions. This is certainly an easier game to play. 5-1. Down and slot.
Oh, man.
Okay, double 4 is very nice. What do you
Yeah,
do
okay,
here?
I'm
Do you
going bar and 4. What do you think?
Yeah, that's 2 of them. Bar and 2. You just leave nothing.
That's reasonable as well.
I don't know. I think you need the bar point against that stray last checker.
Yeah, all you 750 people need to be hitting that, smashing that like button.
Smash.
This is Mark Olson. You got to
Right.
smash that like button.
5-4. So slots the 3 point, right? Or I think I just slot the 3. Looks a bit impure. Double
Deuces
2
makes
is
a 4. And I guess 13, 11, huh?
I mean, or you just.
Oh, he's going to look at it this
you
way.
don't want to leave any shots here, that's for sure. So, what else is that?
Okay, that's the 3-1.
And then double. Very good.
My buddy Todd Schenk in the room.
6 pips.
Good to see you, sir.
This time easy take.
Yeah,
This feels close.
not comfortable taking this one. I mean, no.
Oh. I gotta think he's got to let this go.
Yeah, I mean. Nope.
Maybe I miscounted. Count again.
Yeah, you definitely don't like receiving this cue, but I mean, wow, Mark's going to clear the mid, make the 5 point. It's, yeah, just not enough winning chances.
Pass by 069.
Yeah.
Oh, pardon me.
Okay, is Mark going to take this?
Everybody's pretty much in
He's
agreement that
he's
this
doing
is
a
a
count.
pass. But, you know, Benny chimes in, and he's probably right. It's probably a pass, but it's not a horrible take if he were to go there.
Who is doubling? Mochi?
Mochi.
Okay. I mean, sure, a take puts Mochi to 6 away rather than.
Okay, he lets it go.
Good to
Eight. Do I see a break forthcoming?
Okay, we've got a a PR there. Mochi playing a 3.3, Mark 4.4.
And neither are particularly happy with those numbers.
Slightly
although the rest of
higher
us
than
would
I
be
know.
overjoyed.
Yeah, absolutely. But they have had a couple of really difficult games earlier in the match. Some very hard decisions.
Difficult games and some difficult individual decisions as well.
Right. I mean, so. All right, so it's a 7-point match. Now, cube decisions become more important now as the match gets shorter. Okay, so 6-1. You don't double hit at none of checkers, so split and 6-5. Yep.
Hussein has all kinds of monikers, so who knows?
4-3. I mean, do you hit now on the or what? Up. 8-1. Yep. I kind of like disconnecting those two checkers. You give awkward 2-6, and some sixes play pretty poorly. Kind of usually right when
I like this here. That was my reaction. Set of 4s. Now you make the 5. You can make the ace, putting him in the air.
I mean, is this Mochi rolling? Double four. Yeah, so make the 5 looks clear, and then
You know, he's getting a little conscious of the
and then this is a
of the
double.
clock. Did you see how it
I mean,
once he makes the decision how
you've got to double this, and this might be a pass.
Hey, Patrick Jabelli, nice to see you.
I mean, I don't know whether I'll take this. I mean, would you take this? I mean, he's got a 5-point made, but he's got 2s to hit, 5s to cover, 7s to cover. I think it's a pass. I mean, these rack positions are really gammonish. I mean, Mark only needs to dance once, and he's in big trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just let it.
Hugely, is he? He only has 1 back. Mochi has 2 back.
I mean, you've got the 5-point made, but I mean, yeah,
Pass by
it's a huge
191,
pass. Yeah,
according to Hussein.
absolutely.
I guess it's Hussein. I don't know. Somebody said it's Hussein Trench.
I mean, yeah, a rack position with 1 on the roof. I mean, that passes a lot of the time. You know, it's just such a strong front structure. Can't be a. But you know, I mean, yeah. I mean, Mark rolls a 2 here. I mean, just let it go. Let it go. I mean, he's not going to take this, I hope. Oh, my days. It's great. It's a great time, isn't it? The Racker, Roberto.
We have a good time on the stream and the chat. And of course, as y'all obviously can tell, Daniel and I are reading the chat line on our iPad here. So if you've got questions, comments, suggestions, critiques, want to wish your wife happy birthday, whatever, let us know and we'll address it.
That's a good pass. And yeah, I just let that one go. Too scary. Right. All right, 5-2, 6 away, 7 away.
What's your channel called? You got another endorser here.
Yeah.
You paid or not?
What are you saying? I don't need to pay people to see it. Backgammon is beautiful. Get over there, like and subscribe to my channel for my commentary work. Would appreciate your support. 5-1.
You're going to be able to have another nice entry for your resume after this tournament.
Well, you know, it's working hard, Bill. You know, grafting. Thank you.
I mean, look what we've done for Marin. The same could happen for you. Huh?
Blue nice.
Marin's a household name now. Around the globe.
All right. All right, then. 5-2.
That's
yuck.
yuck.
Well, what else? And
Mochi's
because
like,
of
I've seen enough of that, Mark.
because of the inflexible structure, yeah,
take a
cube
bite of
comes
this.
swinging and looks a take. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Still take.
Mochi doesn't mind him taking that.
Yeah. Kind of capitalizing on the inflexibility in the position.
Oh, pardon me.
And yeah, you don't love going in front of those stacks, but I mean, not much choice. 5-2, you can actually hit twice. Might be,
He has
might be
little
right.
other option.
Yeah, what else? Right?
158 take.
Yeah.
Ace deuce.
Rack 'em and stack 'em, right? And 5-3, you come in and hit.
Hit on the ace.
Yeah, right. Bit of a tempo, stop him making the 5 point.
5-3. He hit.
And he
Could
hits.
have made
And,
the 20 anchor, but
and
he's got a much better board.
wow,
so
big
he does
entry
this
for
way.
Mark. 5 and hits again.
Double
Yeah.
tigerish hit. Set of fours. Wow.
I mean,
One
and
more.
one down,
Gotta be that one. The two.
you really don't want Mochi to win 4 points at this score. That's for sure. Get to 2 away. Not be good. Thanks, Peter.
Yeah. Patrick.
One more subscriber.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, no transcription on this one, unfortunately, because we were using it for the Wilcox
Yeah, it's
match.
to do it on stream 1, and a couple of matches ran long on stream 1, so we had to start this match on stream 2. But Hussein apparently is transcribing this match, and he's giving us some updates occasionally on PRs and on specific positional analyses. So we appreciate that.
Okay, so Mochi's got a pretty horrible double 4 from here.
Are you on Twitch as well, Dan?
No, I don't use Twitch, but YouTube. Backgammon is
I did,
beautiful. Had a bunch of guests on there. Do go check it out, people.
Mochi and Mark both told me we need to encourage all of y'all to follow them on Instagram. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm not an Instagram kind of guy.
You're not an Instagram guy, Bill? I thought you were an Instagram guy. You just look so hip.
Yeah. Well,
you know, I mean, like, come on.
But apparently they are, posting updates and whatever else they might do on Instagram regularly during this tournament. So you might check that out.
I mean, this is, not looking good for Mark. And
There's only one saving grace here for Mark.
2-5. I mean, you have to slot, right?
The only saving grace for Mark here is Mochi's 6 away.
Bill is a well-known TikTok. You know TikTok, Bill? You use TikTok?
Man, I all but originated TikTok.
Oh, wow, I mean, I don't doubt it. I mean, look at this. I mean, Mark's got a horrible position here. Got those 2 checkers on the ace, a stack on the 8 point. It's just horrible. Super Jackpot starts at 10 p.m.
Yeah,
Right.
Rory's making some announcements back there. In addition to the matches we're going to stream tonight at 10, which are second chance matches in the main and the main undefeated bracket final. The
Right.
Super Jackpot will start tonight. I know they have a 64 bracket, and they were trying to fill an additional 32 bracket, which
Right.
would be standalones. They wouldn't come together in any fashion. That enhances the schedule of trying to get them finished. But we'll probably have a chance sometime tomorrow to pick up some some second or super jackpot matches as well, is that particularly as it progresses.
Absolutely. So then, I mean, well then, I mean, very hard for Mark to win from here.
3-6, got
Picks
to
up another guy. Even
he comes out and hits.
yeah.
So it just got much more difficult for Mark and much more likely that Mochi wins a Gamon.
Right. I mean, 7 away, 2 away. So
Look at
that's
there, 10 viewers from 800.
16% winning chances.
Only,
Yeah.
300 likes. That's what's that? 37.5%. We can
I
do
know.
better.
We can do better than that, Bill.
We
I
can do
mean,
better.
we're working hard here. Come on.
I mean,
Play, you know, commentating for your
What
dinner.
does Mark and I have to do?
I
What
mean,
Dan and I have to
what do we
here,
have
you
to
know?
do? I mean, come on. All right, 1-6. 1-6. Yeah. All right. Yeah, just. I mean, a Gammon save is, you know, definitely possible. Not looking too grim.
Look at this. Here we dash under 3 minutes on Mochi's clock. We do not know if they hedged.
It's all private talks, but I assume so. Usually people do. Who knows?
Yeah, well, you know, live transcribing twofold. One, it's very labor intensive. You got to have somebody dedicated to it.
Yeah.
And really, there's very few people in the world that I'm familiar with that can do it in this environment, under this pressure,
Right.
with the speed that some of these people play.
Mate
It's
and Hussein. There's few, is you know.
Mate Hussein, Aviv Ziva, probably
not
Justin Knoll, Nick Blazer.
Not many. You have to get very
there
good.
Aren't many.
Gotta get good at hitting that H button.
Michael Krakus, however he pronounces his name. So, but to do it live,
Yeah, and also, you know, you're transcribing
is tough.
3-4 hour match as well. You got to be
yeah,
super
consecutive
focused. Yeah,
sometimes,
I
3
mean,
and 4 hour matches.
absolutely.
Uh-oh, we have cracked 800. Look out.
812 subscribers. Beautiful. Right.
Or that's simultaneous viewers. 314 likes. We could do much better than that, but we can only spur them so hard.
Hidden split and
You know,
hype for a
unless
dance.
we get to 400 before the end of this match, Daniel gets no dinner break.
Oh my God. I like this. I mean, a 1 is good to make the 23 point. A 6 is good. And you've got other numbers to make the 3 points. So you've got great diversification of numbers here. Really hoping for a dance. And that is a dance. Now, this is a big roll coming up for Mark.
Needing an ace.
An
Gets
ace and a 3.
Gets
Now, he'll
no
be
better than that.
He'll be happy making the 23 point. Reduces the gammons. Gets to the edge of a prime.
4s. Look at this.
Oh,
Look at this.
that is an anti-joker right there.
That is you.
Wow,
You look
and-
up anti-joker in the dictionary, and it has a picture of this position.
Man, Mark is back in it. Wow. You've always got to be careful, you know, with the 8 point and a 21 point holding game. There you make 4s kind of work for you. You want to go off, Bill, or what?
I think
I mean, by myself. Is that okay?
Oh, by myself.
not me.
Bill's been left behind.
Give you another 30 minutes?
Yeah, give us another 30 minutes, and then, or at least till what is that? Until 8 o'clock. If it's not finished at 8 o'clock, you can go eat dinner by yourself.
I mean, that is unbelievable. That's a huge turnaround.
Oh, I don't know. I'm good.
Well, like, maybe
I'm invested in this match. You know.
You're a workhorse, Bill. Committed. Committed to the cause. We like it. Good to have you here. Wow. I mean, what a swing. I mean, Mark was getting crushed earlier behind the prime, and now look at this.
Absolutely. And now look at where we're at. And this sort of reversal and the complication and intricacies that come with it.
Yeah.
Mochi's at 224.
And here we're going to see a redouble, I think. Yeah. Wow. Man, wow. 3-1, double 4. Swing your game. Huge amount of money they're playing for.
Yes, 78,000 to the winner, 33.6 to the loser. That's in euros.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, decides to wait.
A lot of diversity of opinion here. Some people saying no redouble. Some people saying big redouble, double clear, double bubble.
All right, makes that's a really good roll. 2-1 makes a 6-point board. That's still redouble. Yeah.
There it is. Mochi immediately lets that go.
Okay.
Again, he's got to play to some degree on instinct here as we, as he's his typical time management program has kind of caught up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marty's right. I mean, Mochi had thought about that on Mark's clock.
Big turnaround, yeah, and lost his market, as the chat says. All right, double 4 equalizes. Slightly better.
Actually, more than equalizes. He got
double 2 and
additional pips. And
nice step up with the other 2, getting a bit primed. Yep. Yeah, don't snooze. Double 6. Wow, what a roll. I mean,
okay.
I know. But yeah, I mean,
Wow.
unbelievable. Do these guys not throw badly? 4-3, plays for 6. Here, we take a roll on. 5-4, comes off the 18. And then
gonna pay now.
Yeah, absolutely. You're up in the
Mark
race.
only has a 3-point board. So.
Cubies are warming up.
Oh, looky
Oh
here.
my
Oh my
God.
God, man.
This is it like every other roll?
like
It's a
two-
double, Bill.
Two heavyweights standing in the middle of the ring, trading
slugging it out.
roundhouse
Like
punches.
rumble in the jungle.
Something.
Something like that. Well, these are 2 heavyweights, 2 bigger contenders. All right, staying back. Down. Yeah, down 6, so better to keep the contact.
Now, what's the count? That's 66, 92, 124, and
Again, another good
77, 75, 85.
13 pips
101,
ahead for
so,
Mochi.
Yeah.
I mean, again, a good match for PR, game for PR. I mean, easier decisions as long as you keep an eye on the race. All right, so
Don't think long, Mochi. Don't think long.
take point is
Look at that.
a bit lower for the
So
person
he's
being
going
6
to
away
be,
because of the even away,
Mark
the even
rolls
score.
big. He's going to be shipping this.
All right,
6 into the 9. I
2
think.
crossovers. Yeah. All right.
Very thin double. Up by 9, according to Hussein.
Mark's kind of doing a count, got his fingers in position. All right, that's
That's very marginal. As far as it's
100.
take or pass. I would
100
think.
for blue.
Takes it.
Yeah.
Take by 105.
10%. Yeah.
According to
That's it. I mean, if it was a bit more like 12%, then you'd be passing. But
4-2.
all right, so Mark needs a double here, but it's still, you know, it's a long race.
Mochi's rolling small.
I mean, Mochi happy to get 2 points here, the value of even way score.
Look out.
Holy macaroni. All right, slots for 2 point. I mean, yeah, he's not done. And wow, we could see
where are we at here? We might see a recube.
We might see a recube,
Maybe
yeah,
not
sure.
quite yet,
Not
but-
yet, but possibly in a... Wow.
Okay, this is going to be very, very close. I mean, with an average roll by Mochi, it's going to be almost mirror images here.
Wow. I mean,
Off.
you like the checkers and the high points, so they're off structure.
Probably it's going to be a big double decides this.
Yeah, I mean, wow, this it's going to be interesting. Double three
Two
is
off.
very good as well, above average. And brings one down. And what's that? 10, 12 against. Interesting.
Okay,
Five,
now
one.
what?
Now
Just
what?
the
He's got how many on the 6 on the 6 point there?
44, 56, 63, 49, 56, 56, 63.
Wow. Interesting.
Mochi lets it go. I'm going to dash down the hallway one brief
All right,
moment
Bill.
here.
See you in a moment. Yeah. Okay. 3 away, 6 away. Interesting. Mochi's just got below 30% winning chances. They score. 6-3. Big pass. Good recube. Absolutely, Mark. Flying the flag for Galaxy here. Yeah. All right. 3-2 makes it point. Yeah. But it's not over until it's over. All right. So, yep. Aiming on the 5. Down and split. Okay. What's next? Double 2. All right. Avoids the fly shots. Mochi down to 2 minutes. Could get into trouble here. All right. Yeah. Pays off to the 6s. 2-1. Then you just make the 22 point. They made him, Alex. I am in English. Helps me see the board. I am an English teacher, indeed, and a backgammon teacher, and all sorts of things. Right, okay. So then, what's next? 4-1. Wow. Super roll. And an unfortunate dance. And at the score, You got to send it. Yep. And is this a take? Another rack position. You know, here we go. But blue.
Well,
I mean, white has got a strong front position.
Grabbing it. Take by 141.
Yeah, I mean,
He's got these two checkers back here that he's got to extricate.
Also, a 2 points are valuable as well for Mark to get him to Crawford, so doesn't mind it. Absolutely. So, I mean, the take point is similar to money. But yeah, again, it's a bit...
Okay. Big take, he takes.
Okay. Good double, good take for free.
I think what, to the 4 and the 5?
Well, you could do that. Or, I mean, you could play 2 down like that. Yeah.
Okay. Mochi's under 2 minutes now. 4-2. Where's the 4? I guess slap the deuce. There's the bar. Look out. Now, if Mochi can, on the next roll, get one of those back checkers moving, now Mark's going to make the bar, so makes it a...
Okay.
Got to have a 6 to get those back checkers moving.
That's right. Good roll. Prime v prime.
And he gets a 6. Look at this.
6-2. I mean,
but this is fraught with danger.
It is certainly fraught with danger, but you've got to go at some point, right? And all right, duplicate the 2 there.
Which
Yeah.
denies Mark the step up.
Gives you 5s and 1s to make the back of a prime, 6s to jump.
Gonna make the deuce. I think so.
6-3 is a bit there. Wow. I mean, and you've just got to play to the ace and then hope blue doesn't leave. I mean, it does duplicate with 2-1, yeah, to step up. Good point. All right. Might be right. He doesn't
Makes
get
the
out.
prime.
Yeah. I mean, here you can actually slot the front as well. I mean, you could make it with a 1 and slot the front.
Boom.
2-4.
So close.
And then,
Step up.
yeah, you step up and hope
Into
blue,
it.
blue doesn't roll a 6. I mean,
Well,
wow.
you deny him the 6. Look. Oh, look at this.
Oh my gosh.
That's,
These dice, Bill.
That's unfortunate.
But he's
for
still pretty stuck, yeah. Unless he comes up with
I thought so too, Matt, that he had to come up, but
he looked right, yeah. Looked right. You gotta get to the edge of a prime. It's a crime. Hit on the 1 point, yeah. Blitz and buy some timing to get out. I think you've just gotta kind of hope he kind of struggles to come in and then roll a 6.
hey, look at Mochi figured
That
his
was
clock's down to
illegal.
130.
All right, now you're going to really regret it if white rolls a 1-6 or a 2-6.
What is he doing here?
I see if has he. Oh, he hasn't finished.
Look at the
Yeah,
clock's
maybe
in. Oh, they keep resetting the clock
130.
and
This-
running now.
I mean, this just leaves a 3-6, and of course you
yeah, he made an
dance a lot
illegal
of the time.
play and had to back it up.
Back it up. Come on, Mochi.
Okay,
All right.
118. And probably several games perhaps remaining.
Double 3 is kind of
Make
awkward.
the 1 and shift.
Make the 1 and shift. Yeah, I think so. And
Don't you think?
again,
Yeah.
pray for a 1-6 or a 2-6. Kind of channel the dice gods. I think you've got to switch for the tempo. You've
Are they?
You've just got to switch.
Tara says inside the room there are many kibitzers behind Mochi. You can see Kazuko back there.
All right, so
He needs an ace.
he really
or a
needs to
deuce
step
or
up.
Both.
And
Uh-oh.
Well, at least it kills fives.
Kills five.
Every cloud has a silver lining here. Right. I mean, well, two is.
Whoa, man.
Do you? I mean,
Hates
do
to
you do
burn-
that or do you
hates
step
to
up?
burn the
I mean,
two.
yeah. Wow. I mean, he just can't get a roll, and now he's really dead. And that's it.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, yeah. High chance of being gammoned here. It's going to go down for wire, this game. See another DMP come in. We're on 8A3 people, Bill. That's a record.
Yeah, ZMF tap and set clocks. A lot of clock talk going on here, but okay.
All right.
Halfway set for the trap.
It's going to be interesting. You can.
That's the.
Yeah, once
still ready for the trap.
He wants
there
him
is
to
the
run
one
off with his
horrible
six.
joker in the cup, but that his little brother. 6-4.
6-4. All right, checkers in position to pounce.
Now, if
Mark
he
happy.
runs, he can't get them both. He lost the true trap here.
6-4, so just clear the 6. I mean, Mark just can't get those guys out. 5-4.
$896 viewers, only 358 likes. Smash that like button, folks. This is unbelievable.
Well, the Gamon is a real, real
Gammon's
possibility.
Huge possibility.
Yeah.
Six one. He can't really force the issue. He has too many left on to try to enhance the G by hitting.
All right, swings that
Now,
guy round.
A lot of blotting numbers here.
And
Not
6
like
really?
that one.
Wow.
Whoa. No, you got to take it off. If you hit on the ace, you could double blot next roll. Nope. Run.
Yeah. Let's get off the G. High Mochi doesn't roll a double. All right, so that's a save.
Okay. Is it over? 4-5? And got off.
And wow. All right, 4-way, 3-away. Interesting. Score. Take point lower for the leader.
Okay, and
Mochi
Mochi sitting on 115 here.
Yeah, playing a sub-3.
Yeah, look at that. 376 for Mark, 296 for Mochi.
I'd love to see the match file for this. Maybe, Nard, you can send me the match file. That'd be great.
916 viewers. That's a non-final record. I'm fairly certain. Well, this is the high roller final. This is the first time they've really had a high roller of this nature. But other than the final in the Backgammon World Championship, this may be a record.
So Mochi kind of looking to get into a gammonish position to send a cube. 2-6. You just gotta
step out. You don't want to. I don't think you want to put another blot in play.
8-2. Stupsy 8. Okay. It's got just over a minute on the clock. I don't know about slotting the bar. Just play to the 18. Just bring another blotting board.
Go up to both lane, catch an Uber.
I mean, okay. Decides to give 5s and 6s. Blue can escape with some tempo here.
Okay. Mark needs to make the bar. Doesn't, but he hits.
Wow. Good hitting play there. 5-4 hits back, yeah. And 4-2 just makes the anchor, which is good in front of those 2 stacks. Gets off a 2-2, 4-4, 5-2. Plays to the 8 point. Oh no, sorry, wrong person. We're not at a double yet. I mean, certainly in this kind of mutual holding game.
Okay, he's just got to run past here, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Or double slot. Yeah.
6-4.
6-4.
Make the deuce. He's going to slot the 3. That's okay.
Yeah, keep a spare on the 8.
Keep a spare on the 8. The determining factor there.
Yeah.
6 and 3. Make the deuce. Slot the 3.
Think so. How much
you
is
see a little more urgency in Mochi's play, even those fractions of seconds saved by quickly moving the checkers.
So now you make the 3 and slot the 2, right?
He's certainly aware of the clock.
Yeah, I mean,
makes the 3.
All right. So pretty straightforward so far. 6-2. Do you
that's awkward.
Just clear the 8?
Clear the 8. You certainly make the deuce. Maybe you slot the oh, he's gonna. I don't like the 3 block play.
No, I mean, really don't want to get hit there. All right, 4-1 is not that clever either. I mean, ugh, yuck. Nice to the 8. All right.
Oh, that's nice.
Double 3. Wow, there's loads
I'm going to the 18, I think. Make the 4 and play to the 3.
Yeah. Interesting one. 18, 4 and 3 looks right.
Agrees with me.
Yeah, you want to advance those bad guys. Very stripped. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's going to just jump off here.
You gotta just jump
and then you're going to have trouble hitting him with all the blots in board.
I don't like this.
We don't like this one, Bill, do we? We're in agreement.
No, I don't like this. Matt, don't like this.
Yeah, Matt doesn't like. I mean, who likes anyone like this? Don't ruin the board for no good reason. Yeah, that was this horrible play from Mark.
3-2.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to put it back together. Humpty Dumpty kind of board. It's all broken into pieces.
Here. You got to clean that up before you potentially get a shot.
Right. I mean, you don't.
Costed like that play. I don't like this. I don't like playing with 2 blots.
You make the boards. Come on, like it's kind of like a perfect roll to kind of tidy up.
There you go.
There you go. Just do that.
Thank you very much.
And pick up a
Matt
dice.
Agrees 1 and 2. We're bringing him around to our way of
I mean,
thinking,
yeah, you know, he's got a few things to learn. Oh dear. All right, so
okay, so he's just got to go to the deuce. Now he could be Could he be seduced into playing otherwise by the two
He
blinds?
didn't make the
No.
ace and a deuce. Like, what?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And now look, he's going to get a
Here we
shot.
go.
And now he's got that bitty board. I don't know, man. Maybe Mark's getting a bit tired overseeing things.
Yeah, CMC, fellow Danes, is Mark's making some funky plays in this game.
Funky is
and a very
I
good
think
player,
euphemistic.
fellow Dane.
So,
Jonah, what could go wrong? Jonah, you see where a couple of your boys, your friends, doing great here. Tommy Tallarico in the final of the intermediate, and Johan Mozet in the undefeated final of the main.
okay, it's actually a double by 216. Interesting.
Look at this.
I have a score.
Look at this. How many away is Mochi?
4 away. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Gamonish, get the cube going. Activate the G's.
909 viewers.
He's maybe it's his clock time. He's just kind of not stopping to think about it as much because he's worried about the remaining time.
Look at this.
and
Mark could use a 5.
Yeah, Mark's in trouble. All
He's
right,
in serious trouble.
and you just play on. Yeah. Oh, it's good. 6-3. This is gonna be
Okay,
the end
gotta
of
come
Mark
out.
Olsen, I think, if he
Yeah.
doesn't roll a 5 sometime soon. Yeah.
Yeah,
of-
he needs a 5 immediately.
Yeah.
And Mochi covers with, what, 8s and 9s. Might even think about
Okay.
lifting.
Yeah. Think you lift.
Mark needs, Stubby says, if Mark were commentating, he'd say Mark needs to perform.
I mean, the gammons are still huge with the lift, aren't they? So, I mean, you're still going to win a gammon a lot of the time. So, here you give him some counterplay. He comes in fast, and, well, now it's
4s and
he's
6s
pretty
to
dead.
close it. I think call the morgue.
I mean, yeah, that's it. I hope he hasn't put down a deposit on like a yacht or anything from.
Did you see him shopping over in the port there earlier, or what?
So... Oh man, a couple of misplays there in the last game, a bit out of character. But you know, long day, and Mark did play 2 high roller matches today, whereas Mochi only had to play 1 because of a walkover. So.
Mochi had to sit at the table for a long time, you know.
Right, now, Mark desperately needs to come in here, and he
No.
doesn't.
He's
It's got to be like 95% G's now or something.
yeah, it's a high number.
I mean, well, is it a great deal of surprise that Mochi wins?
Mochi's gonna be disappointed though. He wasted 41 or didn't use 41 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, he could just wait until he takes the last 2 off.
Okay. Mark's got to
Hey, I mean,
most efficiently try to bring these guys around.
that is a pretty good use of clock time, you could say. Yeah, but kind of used every kind of drop of it.
2 crossovers.
Yeah.
He's setting up double 5s, but
He's gonna need, a couple of double 5s.
okay, Mark. Do we extend this match? Look here.
Whoa. 1,
2,
2.
3, 4. He's not home yet. but
He's
that
not.
helped.
I mean, yeah. Now a double 5 would be nice. Double 4.
Whoa, looky here. Now it doesn't work.
And
Doesn't work.
that is
Okay,
the end.
Congratulations to Mochi.
Yeah, well
Wins
done, Mochi.
the high roller jackpot.
You think it was a double?
Look, oh, the balloon.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, Bill.
Thank you. We have what?
To double, right?
2 hours and 12 minutes before we resume again. We're planning on 10 p.m. the undefeated bracket final. Wilcox Snellings versus Johan Moazed. And then we also have a couple of round of 16 fighters bracket matches. We're going with Brandon Macklin, Petko Kostadinov, and Jorgen Grandstedt and Steve Sachs.
Yeah, super.
So great, some great pairings. 2 hours. Be back.
See you guys later.
We'll see you then.